What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I spent the last half an hour taking apart an old tank stand which was out in the garage behind me. So my missus used it for like storing stuff on top. But I went to ND Aquatics yesterday and spoke to Dom, and he had a spare tank that I could take off him, which I need for some fish that I'm growing up at the moment, because the tank they're in at the moment is way too small. So the tank is in my van. I've got the measurements written down in my phone, so we need to build a stand for this tank today. But let me show you what I've done to the other tank stand this morning. So this is what is left of the other tank stand. There's the top, all the bits of 4x2 and stuff there. So I've got all my tools off the van ready to go. I've got my chop saw here as well ready to go, all my Makita stuff. So yeah, basically I need to build a tank stand today for this tank. But obviously I have done a video on this before, I think it was about a year ago now, for the 6-foot tank at my fish room. So go and check that video out. Let's get this stand done and then let's see what it looks like. So finished the stand now, it's all done. Now, bearing in mind this whole stand's cost me absolutely nothing. I found timbers on jobs before and I've collected them over the years. And I've even put a lock on it. This one even has its own door. So I've put some hinges on this side here so I can get into like the FX4, I think I'm putting on this one. This one here I've fixed, I've screwed completely together because I've got no more hinges. And it's a good thing as well because my son can never get inside this tank because it's locked, and I can put another safety child lock on it as well. But yeah, all I've got to do now is basically paint it completely black. I'll probably fill some of the holes, because if you remember, some of these holes that are on the front of this are from the base of that stand which I took apart. But yeah, it's cost me absolutely nothing. And this is what it looks like inside. So as you can see, everything's reinforced, like tripled. So that is the stand complete now. I've painted it. I might give it another coat as well. Let this go off in the sun this afternoon and then give it another coat. But yeah, I did put a couple more reinforcers in here. There's one there and there's one at the front. I'm probably going to paint the inside now because yeah, it needs it really, doesn't it? But anyway, I've got the tank here, which is just sitting in my garden. It's a real cool size tank. It is 1290 in the width by 610 in the depth and about 590 in the height, something like that. So it's a weird size tank. It's got white background, which I've never kept before. There's white background on that side. I'm tempted to do a white background this side as well because it'll match then. And we made an acrylic lid yesterday as well for this tank because obviously it's rimless. So I've ordered these things off Amazon. Dom gave me a couple yesterday, and the ones that just come from Amazon now. So it should be nice and tight, like nothing's going to jump out there. It's really solid. Got the polystyrene here ready to go. So welcome back to the video, everyone. The tank is in place now. Well, it's not in its final resting place, but I've got it out the rain because obviously it was sitting in the garden. So was the stand. But I've just put a Fluval plant light on it, just temporary for now. I actually got this plant light off Facebook about 6 months ago, and it's just been sitting around. I paid 30 quid for it, so absolute bargain. So this tank, all in all, hasn't really cost me a lot of money. The stand was completely free because I was picking up timbers from work, and I found the Sterling board from a job as well. The hinges I paid, can't remember, they were really cheap ages ago, and I've just literally had them sitting in my van. And the lock, obviously you can get all this stuff really cheap. So if you really wanted to, you could build a stand yourself and then go and get a tank made by someone like ND Aquatics can make you a tank. So this is obviously where this tank's come from, but I think it looks really cool in there with the white background. Obviously I wouldn't have the white background here because I wouldn't be able to see the tank from here. But I still need to find the final resting place for this tank. But all in all, I think it's come out really well. Obviously the Sterling board still looks a little bit rough, and it is quite rough to touch. But like I said, it's cost me absolutely nothing. If you really wanted to do it properly, you could do it in MDF, but obviously this tank might not be going in my house, so it doesn't matter too much. So it's just basically a stand to hold the tank and to hold the fish. But anyway guys, I'm going to end the video there. What do you think of the tank and the stand? It's literally cost me like basically peanuts, you know. So yeah, it's a really cheap and easy way to do it yourself. And I did, like I said earlier, I did a video on me building This stand here, it was ages ago, so about a year ago. So if you want to figure out how to build a stand yourself, just go and check out my last video. Sorry, go and check out my other video, which was about a year ago. It was how to build a tank stand, I think I'm pretty sure I called it. But yeah, it's in my channel somewhere. But that is it, tank's in place. Obviously it's not staying there, I'm gonna have to move it because the 8-foot tank's getting built here. It's just like I said, to get it out of the rain and to show you the end product of it. But anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. As always, like and subscribe to my channel, ding notification bell, and keep it real everyone.